Hello, this is Nurse Ayodele and welcome back. So today we're going to be talking about sexually transmitted infection. Sexually transmitted infection. Well, I will be talking from the perspective of a nurse and what I have seen because I noticed that these sexually transmitted infections are way common that people think about it, but I think there is so much shame around it, and that is why people don't come out to say it. There is so much shame about it, and people don't come out to talk about it whenever they are experiencing it. So, as a nurse, and because of what I've seen and what I've experienced, we're going to be breaking it down. We're going to be breaking it down. No judgment, just talk. And yes, we're going to be breaking it down. So let me start with some silent sexually transmitted infections. The first one I will be talking about is chlamydia. The first one I'll be talking about is chlamydia, which is common to women. Which is common to women. Yes, chlamydia, which is common to women. And you see, this chlamydia is a silent killer that can affect your reproductive health. It is a silent killer that can affect your reproductive health. Another one is gonorrhea. Men usually have gonorrhea. Most men will not come out to talk about it if they are experiencing it because of the form at which this infection comes. They're not going to come out and start discussing it or even take a test for it. Another one of this silent infection is human papillomavirus. This happens to women, but they can actually get it from a man. They can actually get it from a man. So you see, all of these silent infections are there with so much effect, but nobody gets to talk about them. Nobody gets to go and check themselves up for these infections. Another one is herpes. Herpes virus. This is also a silent killer. This is also a silent killer. So you see, all of these strong infections, they are silent sexually transmitted infection that have most times zero symptoms. Like they have zero symptoms. If you don't get tested for these things, you might not know. You might not know you have this kind of infection. So why do people delay testing or actually do not go for testing at all? Well, some people take too long to test because they are embarrassed. Like I said, these are sexually transmitted infection, and because of the environment where we are, because of the situation of things, the way life is, people get embarrassed with these kind of things. People get embarrassed. People don't want to come out to talk about this kind of things. They also assume probably their partner does not have it and they're the ones who is having it, and they feel like, oh, if I go out to talk about it and my partner knows about it, then probably there will be an issue, there will be something happening, but which is not true. Who told you that? You actually did not get it from your partner. So if you talk about it, both of you can get checked and it will be sorted out. STI, sexually transmitted infection, do not care about your vibes, do not care about how embarrassed you are. It does not care about you guessing if you have it or not, or if your partner has it or not. It doesn't care if your partner has it or not. That is why you need to get yourself checked up for this. You need to get yourself checked up. Some people have this myths and misconceptions about all of this infection. Let me list some of the myths and the facts about all of these misconceptions about sexually transmitted infection. Number one is that oh, you will know if you have an infection. You see, these ones that I've just mentioned, the fact about them is that they are silent. If you don't get yourself checked up, you are not going to know about them. You are not going to know if you have them or not. Another myth about this sexually transmission infection is that, oh, once you wear a condom, you are protected. Wow. Let me tell you, there are some of these infections that you can get from skin to skin, even with a condom on. Even with the protection on, you can still get them from skin to skin. You can still get them when both of your skin touches one another. So you see why you need to get yourself checked up. You see why you need to get yourself checked up. Some will say, oh, it's only those that are promiscuous that comes down with sexually transmitted infection. No, let me tell you that you only need one unprotected intercourse to have any of these things, even if you are not even as a married couple. Even if you are married, you only need one experience. You only need one episode of unprotected sexual intercourse to come down with any of these infections. That is what I said. All of these infections are silent. You need to get yourself checked up from time to time. It is very important, especially because of our reproductive health. We need to get ourselves checked up. These STIs are not dirty. It is your silence that is dirty. It is the inability for you to go and get yourself checked up that is dirty. If you think you have gonorrhea and you are seeing probably pus coming out, you are forcing yourself, like you are straining to have a wee, you are finding it difficult to have a wee, come on, go and complain about it. If you have a partner, tell your partner about it, and both of you should go and get checked up together. There is nothing, absolutely nothing to be embarrassed about this. There is nothing to be embarrassed about sexually transmitted infection, because if you keep quiet, it's going to stay quiet in your body. And in the long run, you will get the result of you being quiet. You will get the result of you being quiet. Having said this, drop an emoji in the comments if you have ever felt awkward talking about this. If you have ever felt bad talking about it despite going through some of this. Drop a comment and we can talk about this together. And you can also share this video to somebody you know will also need it, to somebody that you know needs this awareness. Okay, so this is not Ayodele, keeping it real with you, frank with you. So subscribe to my channel to enjoy more of this truth, so you can be safe and you can help yourself. Thank you.